Welcome back to 5 Minute Drum Lessons, where we get it done in 5 minutes or less. On today's agenda, how to play fast tempos easily, or just how to play them at all, because playing fast is quite challenging. So we're talking kind of rock beats, punk beats, maybe even like some country style stuff. So I'm not talking about playing fast jazz or Latin. I'm talking about playing fast rock beats. So if you just think of a basic rock beat, well, super basic, something like that. Um, okay, or even if you play a little more on the bass drum or whatever. Um, if you're playing music that requires fast tempos where your snare is hitting the 2 and the 4 real fast, to go or even faster, a lot of the times the tempos are even faster, you're going to be pushing yourself to the limit, whatever that limit is. We all have our limit, right? So eventually, and sometimes you want to go faster than just that, or your band wants to go faster, or someone wants to go faster, and you want to be able to accommodate that. And so whenever you reach your limit, a great thing to do is just switch what you're playing on the hi-hat, because doing this, that's not going to limit you. It's having to do all those notes with your right hand, or left hand if you're playing that way, is what's going to limit you. So we switch from an eighth note. Instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, you just switch to a quarter note and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and it is way easier to do this quickly. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can even 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But if I were to do that with eighth notes, I'm going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and it starts to, you're going to fatigue quickly. And a lot of drummers too, they'll go back and forth between those ideas because they use the quarter note. That's their break. They're taking a break. It may even be the heaviest part of the song, where they're doing that, but it's still physically, it's their break. So you switch from 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to 1, 2, 3, 4, and all of a sudden 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 turns into 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And all of a sudden you're cooking, and it's not that technically or physically, well, it's a bit physically demanding, but we can handle it, and that's what counts. And that's your basic version, but then you can add in bass drum notes and little doubles on the snare and stuff like that. You could fill around the kit. And then, of course, instead of trying to go, same thing when you're doing a fill, instead of trying to go at the 16th note speed where you're like, which you can do, but you can also just use eighth notes, and they're going to sound really good too. Instead of going, you can do that, and if you want to push and fit that in. But I'm trying to give a few ideas that make playing fast a bit more accessible and a little more straightforward. So all you have to do, switch what you're playing on your hi-hat to quarter notes, and it's gonna just give you so much more speed. And that's the gist of it for the video today. So we'll leave it there. Thank you for joining me. Hope you got something out of the video. See you on the next one.